When Florida voters head to the polls in November, one issue could overshadow every race from governor to school board. That's Constitutional Amendment 2. It's titled Use of Marijuana for Certain Medical Conditions. Russell.
Thanks, Laura. And over the next 2 days, we're going to hear from two people who are most attached to this issue, a millionaire personal injury attorney and a no-nonsense county sheriff, John Morgan, Grady Judd. We start with their thoughts on the most recent Quinnipiac University poll numbers. Support for legalizing marijuana in Florida continues to hold steady, 88% in favor.
I think people know that it works, number one. I think number two, most people are very compassionate. And what we're talking about here at the end of the day is an alternative to some really poisonous narcotics that kill people and hook people.
Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd points out that the Quinnipiac poll doesn't ask about the ballot measure, but about medical marijuana.
Ask them if they are for Amendment 2 with the loopholes that give access to marijuana to children, where caregivers can be felons, where doctors and the growers of marijuana can't be held civilly liable if they poison you. You'll get a different result. It's the big scam of 2014 to get the compassionate people of Florida, which we all are, to vote and legalize marijuana. It's about money. It's about greed.
Go to any medicine cabinet in Polk County, and there you will find Xanax and Percocet and Darvocet and OxyContin. Those are much more dangerous drugs than marijuana. Those drugs kill and hook and destroy hundreds of thousands of lives and millions of family members. I would say to him, we're too smart for scare tactics. This is not a gateway drug. If it is a gateway drug, the next drug from this is morphine at the hospice center.
Well, John knows it's a gateway drug. There's mountains of research that shows marijuana is a gateway drug. But that's not what we're arguing here. I'm not arguing that people who are not severely sick and no traditional medicine works shouldn't have a pill that has the cannabinoids of marijuana in that. I support that. But that's not what we're debating here today. We're debating an intoxicant that's going to be abused because there have been intentional loopholes written into the law.
This is what Sheriff Judd thinks could be the locations for medical marijuana dispensaries in Polk County. Now, he bases this on information from the Department of Health using population.
Now, 31 McDonald's can serve all of our needs for hamburgers in Polk County, but there's going to be 57 distributorships of medical marijuana. I'm a little suspicious.
Dispensaries that the Polk County Sheriff's Office would have to patrol. He worries about kids getting their hands on the marijuana products.
Kids will get their hands on it, absolutely.
The very argument that these sheriffs are using, they're worried about our children getting their hands on the medical marijuana, is the exact same argument that people who want to have gun control use. We don't want our children to get their hands on guns. So what I would tell Grady Judd is this: to lock up your medical marijuana in your gun rack, and then you can kill two birds with one stone. The kids won't get to the guns, and the kids won't get to the medical marijuana.
Two men, two sides of an important debate. Tomorrow, more of our talk with John Morgan and Grady Judd. Why do they take on this fight? Why do they feel so strongly about this issue?